You are standing still, and because you are standing still, you are a target. In physics, an object at rest tends to stay at rest. It has huge inertia. The world, your distractions, your laziness, your doubts, is attacking you. And because you have no velocity, every hit lands. You absorb every blow. You are fighting a defensive war, and you are losing. You don't need more motivation to endure the hits. You need velocity. You need to turn your mass into a projectile. In warfare, a heavy cavalry unit standing still is vulnerable. It is heavy, slow, and easy to flank. But that same unit, moving at full gallop, becomes a force of nature. It becomes a kinetic weapon. It doesn't avoid obstacles. It shatters them. You need to stop being a standing target. You need to weaponize momentum. This ends today. We are shifting your operational model from endurance to acceleration. We are going to apply the physics of the Heavy Cavalry Charge. The goal is not just to move. The goal is to build so much kinetic energy that stopping you becomes impossible. Momentum is the ultimate leverage. When you have momentum, discipline is easy. The bike stays upright because it is moving. When you have momentum, setbacks don't stop you. You plow through them. But momentum doesn't just happen, it is engineered. It follows a strict 4-phase protocol. You cannot skip a gear. You cannot go from zero to impact instantly. You must build the wave. Phase 1, the muster, static friction. Phase 2, the trot, rhythm. Phase 3, the gallop, acceleration. Phase 4, the impact, breach. Most men fail because they try to hit Phase 4 on day 1. They burn out. Or they stay in Phase 2 forever. They never gain real power. Today, we build the iron wedge. We are going to turn your life into an unstoppable charge. The first phase is the hardest. It is the muster. In physics, static friction, the force holding a stationary object in place, is always greater than kinetic friction, the resistance of a moving object. It takes 10 times more energy to start the wheel than to keep it turning. This is where 90% of men die. They are standing in the mud, they are cold, they are heavy. They try to move, and the resistance is absolute. I'm too tired. I'm too busy. I'll start Monday. This is the gravity of your old life holding you down. The commander of the heavy cavalry knows that Phase 1 is not about speed. It is about alignment. You cannot charge if your troops are scattered. You must gather the mass, align the mass. In the gym, Phase 1 is the first 2 weeks. Do not worry about the weight on the bar. Do not worry about gains. Your only objective is to break static friction. You simply show up. You put on the armor. You get on the horse. You create the groove. You are fighting the coefficient of friction. Every day you show up, you polish the track. You reduce the friction for tomorrow. If you miss a day here, you reset to 0. The mud dries, the wheel sticks. You have to pay the startup tax all over again. Do not reset to 0. The amateur tries to sprint in Phase 1. He goes 100% intensity on day 1. He tears a muscle. He burns out. He stalls. He is trying to gallop before he has lined up the formation. The professional knows that Phase 1 is ugly. It is slow. It is heavy. It is just overcoming inertia. This is the transfer. When you start a new business or a new project, expect the mud. Expect to work hard for 0 visible result. You are not moving fast yet. You are just trying to get the massive flywheel to turn once. Do not judge your results here. Judge your effort to move. You are in the mud. You are pushing against the static friction. It is heavy, but it is moving. If you are ready to break the inertia and align the formation, seal the order. Hit the like button. It is your signal that the line is formed. We are ready to move. The line is moving. Static friction is broken. Now we enter Phase 2, the trot. In a cavalry charge, you do not sprint yet. If you sprint now, the line breaks. The horses get tired before the enemy is in range. Phase 2 is about synchronization and rhythm. This is the most dangerous phase for the modern man. Why? Because it feels easy, and the modern man gets bored. He wants the dopamine of the kill. He wants the Phase 4 result immediately, so he gets impatient. He changes the program, he tries a new diet, he skips steps, he breaks the rhythm. Hold the rhythm. The trot is where habit is forged. This is weeks 3 through 8. You are going to the gym at the same time. You are eating the same meals. You are sleeping at the same time. It is boring. It is repetitive. Good. Boredom is the feeling of momentum building. Boredom is the sound of a system working efficiently. The commander uses the trot to tighten the formation. Are we aligned? Is the armor secure? Are the lances ready? He is preparing the structure for the violence that is coming. Tighten the formation. In your workout, this is technical mastery. You are not maxing out yet. You are perfecting the squat pattern. You are dialing in the mind-muscle connection. You are building the structural integrity that will support the heavy loads later. If you try to bear heavy loads, phase 3, with a shaky structure, phase 2 failure, you will crumble. Don't rush this. Most projects fail because the founder tries to scale, Gallop, before he has a product market fit, Trot. Most lifters fail because they try to hit PRs before they have a base. Respect the rhythm, the rhythmic sound of hooves hitting the ground. Clop, clop, clop. That is the heartbeat of discipline. It hypnotizes the mind. It silences the doubt. You are no longer deciding to move. You are moving. Let the rhythm carry you. The rhythm is set. The formation is tight. The target is in sight. Now, the commander drops the visor. He lowers the lance, and he gives the order, Gallop. This is phase 3. This is acceleration. This is where we introduce intensity. You have the habit, the trot. Now you must apply progressive overload. This is the point of no return. A cavalry unit at full gallop cannot stop. It is fully committed. If you try to stop now, you will be trampled by your own momentum. Commit to the charge. In the gym, this is where you start pushing the numbers. You add weight every session. You push to failure. You engage the codebreaker protocol. You are no longer just practicing, you are attacking. The velocity increases, the wind roars in your ears. This is where the high comes from. Not from the result, but from the speed. The feeling of getting stronger every week. The feeling of your clothes getting tighter. This is kinetic energy building up. Feel the velocity. You must lean into the speed. In your career, this is the sprint. You have the plan. You have the skills. Now you work 12 hours a day for a month. You push the product out. You close the deal. You use the momentum of your preparation to overwhelm the market. You don't hesitate. Hesitation at a gallop is death. You trust the training. You trust the rhythm. And you let the beast run. Let the beast run. Mass x velocity, SOF force. You have the mass, your preparation. You have the velocity, your intensity. Now comes the inevitable conclusion, the impact. This is phase 4, the breach. The heavy cavalry slams into the enemy line. It is violent. It is loud. It is chaotic. But because of the momentum, the enemy line shatters. This is when you break the plateau. This is when you hit the 315 WB bench press. This is when you get the promotion. This is when the body transformation becomes visible to everyone else. Smash through the wall. The amateur thinks the impact is luck. He thinks you got there overnight. He didn't see the muster. He didn't see the trot. He didn't see the gallop. He only sees the collision. The impact is not an event, it is a mathematical consequence. If you build enough momentum, the obstacle must yield. It is physics. Physics does not lie. But here is the danger of phase 4. After the impact, after the win, the momentum dissipates. The horse slows down, the energy is transferred. This is where most men retire. They hit the goal, and they stop. They go back to standing still, and the mud returns. The rust returns. The true commander knows the secret of weaponized momentum. He uses the energy of the breakthrough to start the next charge. He doesn't stop. He regroups. He uses the cleared ground to set up the next muster. Momentum is a jealous lover. If you ignore her, she leaves. You must constantly feed the fire. You hit the goal? Good. Set a bigger one. You broke the record? Good. Reset the training cycle. Never stop the charge. Your life becomes a series of thunderous impacts. You become a force that cannot be contained. Barriers that stop other men, fear, laziness, doubt, are just paper to you. Because you are not a man walking through life. You are a 2,000-pound iron wedge moving at terminal velocity. You have weaponized your own existence. You are not surviving. You are dominating. Dominate the field. This is the protocol. This is the iron wedge. You stop relying on trying hard. You start relying on physics. Phase 1, the muster. Overcome static friction. Just start moving, align the mass. Phase 2, the trot. Build the rhythm. Establish the habit. Tighten the formation. Phase 3, the gallop. Accelerate, increase intensity. Commit to the velocity. Phase 4, the impact. Smash the obstacle. Use the momentum to break through. And then you do it again. You don't let the momentum die, you reload. If you are ready to stop standing still, if you are ready to turn your life into a kinetic weapon, subscribe to this channel. This is the front line. And for your final command, signal the charge. Comment below with "Momentum Unleashed." It is your war cry. The friction is broken. The charge has begun. Now, shut this off. Mount up. Break the line.